trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom. Still melon in front of those seas over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest out, he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and...
It's a stadium so big, you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timber.
The first carry now, Brashard Smith. He loses the football. And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Brought down by Deron Bland. Wow, that was fast. Might be time to take a step back, and we just started this game. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths. Very first snap, and he nearly gave it away. That could have mentally taken them out of this game.
Yeah, for the player, a little bit easier to respond. For the coaches on the sidelines, that drives them crazy to see the ball on the ground. And we know how precious this ball is in this game. Got to take care of it.
Go!
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. That's completed right side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
9 yards.
Looking quickly here.
11.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. The rookie out of Washington making that tackle.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
19, Tiger, 19.
4th down, here's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. Still has some space inside the 35. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun, it's Daniels. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9, now 9 is what they need on third down.
60 Vikings, 19 Lions. 18 Pioneers.
Third and long for him here. This connects with Higgins. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Commanders will have a first.
Got it. Ready?
First down. First and 10
Let's
at the
go now.
13-yard line.
Let's go.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Set. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Get it. 68.
Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Daniels throwing on third. Forced out to his right. That one connects. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They send a man in motion.
Ready?
Now Daniels on fourth down. The back grabs it. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Going after tries good by Lutz. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Cowboys nothing. Will Lutz.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fielded at the 14. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Go. To the 19.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Ready?
Here's a quick pass to the right side, cut. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
10 at the 34-yard line.
Ready? Let go.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Second down now, they need 7.
Crack all 80.
Throwing now, Milton. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Okay, ready?
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. 19, target, 19.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's got a man left. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
1st and 10.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Panther 11, Cowboy 80. Motion.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go now. Go.
Out of the gun. It's Milton. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
From the contact.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 3rd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Rig alert, rig alert. Warrior 70. Ready.
Milton now on 3rd down. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Aubrey puts it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Get it. Look, 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60.
Now Daniels to throw. Chased out to his right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Okay, break.
Offense is set, 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 70 Timberwolves.
From the red zone on 1st. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. He is stuck with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit, and that's 1st down. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's the Cowboys out in front. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They've got it first to begin the fray. Throwing now, Daniels. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Trap 60, trap 60.
To throw, Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. Good strike downfield to Lane. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10, or on to Mixon. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't even matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He rolls to his right. He's going to keep it this time. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
70 Lions.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Mixon again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. They move 2 yards closer. That's going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 5.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now. And I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
At the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Daniels. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Gronk, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return coming from the 14. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys make it 17 all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Washington will take over and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Escapes the pocket. No finding his back. Nixon. He'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Tahir Elam getting there for the stop.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. 77.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Forced out to his right. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Chased out to his right. Running right side by McLaurin. He's still going at the 30. There he goes, right sideline. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch a run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Short kick gathered in at the 15. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready, break.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
They pick up a yard. Still need one more, though. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pass is caught by Wood. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Milton back to throw. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape out. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Here's Milton. Made the throw as Yes, he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they face second down.
At the 40-yard line.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. Completed to his running back. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Marshawn Lattimore up from the secondary for the stop.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Okay, ready?
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready? Crack all 80. I got it, I got it. Ready?
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys earn the chance to tie it before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys bring it back to even.
24-24. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Commaders take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw it. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here's the final play of our 1st half.
70 Rangers, let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
One final shot before the half. Throwing for the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Cowboys intercept the final throw for the end zone, and that is how our first half's going to end. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Roll, roll, roll. Check, Riggs.
They'll start the drive with blue. And that's an 8-yard chunk to stop this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Back to throw. Here's Milton. Complete out to the right. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
I got to be honest with you, Kate. That's an occasion where a drop would have been a whole lot better than a completion. Couldn't find the way back to the line, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Up the middle, blue. They're going to get him again. A couple of stops now, Brock, they've made behind the line. They're going to force 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 37-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. He brushed him off with ease. It's a foot race. Hits the 20. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grab the lead on their first series of the half. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Turpin with a return. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Play fake. It's Milton. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Okay, break.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready. Bravo 80. Rig alert. Rig alert. Hey, smash. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Has it in close. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 11. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. First is man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Again, it's blue. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
To throw, Milton. He completes it in traffic. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Cowboy 80.
Milton now on 3rd down. Hits his running back. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Let's go.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, 2nd down coming up.
Milton now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Maverick, 60 Maverick.
To the air on 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Aubrey puts it through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Daniels now. Escapes the pocket. Dumping it off here to Mixon. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Cowboy 80. Ready?
From the gun, it's Daniels. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
It's a gain of 20. And the Commanders' 1st down.
They've got a man in motion. They'll run here on 1st down. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. And it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Going deep here for the end zone. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders now lead by 10. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11.
Commanders 38. Cowboys 27.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. Set. Let go.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
70 Lions. White wing. Ready.
Milton. He's got it over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offensive line fast.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First down, play action. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Three-quarters in the books from this one. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing.
Ready up.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Down. Ready.
Now Milton to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
60 Bison. 60. Ready.
Milton back to throw. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That's played good enough for a first. Offense in the hurry up here. First down. It's blue. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Motion.
They're going play action. Headed out right. He can run it.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
19-18.
Shotgun now on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet. That kick obviously gets it back to a one-score game. Now the real question, Kate, how good do those onside kicks look at warm-ups? How good did they look all week in practice? Is it time to pull out the onside kick? You trust your defense with 2 timeouts in your pocket.
Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go.
Now Daniels to throw. Escapes out to the left. this down to the 34. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And the Commanders will have a first.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Ready, go!
A give to Mixon up the middle. He cuts it to the right sideline. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
At the 3-yard line.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
Ready, crap!
And instead of pushing for the line, look at that. He's pushed backwards to the 5. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be third down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Looking to throw. They did it! He made the interception! And the Cowboys have some new life in the fourth! There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. He brings it in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll come up on first and 10.
Here we go, set. Cowboy.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Let's go now. Ready?
Setting up to pass. Buying some time right. He's keeping it. And he's going to be hit, set out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Come on, set. Cougar 19. 19 tight, 19.
Back to throw. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
Another Cowboys first down.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And he is into the end zone for a just too late in the game. They knew what they had to do. First the touchdown. Now a 2-point try to tie it.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
It's caught. And he isn't going to get it. He's not going to get it. They needed that too for the tie. But the defense makes a stand that may decide this game. So with less than a minute and a half to play, they must recover this onside effort. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
19 Lions. 18 Cardinal.
Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he gets the first down for the Commanders. That should get them this victory as well.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison. Ready?
Keeping it with Mixon. He finds a little room there before being hauled down, gain of 3. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the